I just love bubbles. Anyway, hello and welcome to Sarcastic Fish and welcome to 2017. I've been waiting for this for quite a while now. So this, I think this is like my fourth of these videos. The last two will be linked down below. I recommend watching last year's videos because if you don't watch it, this won't really make sense. The first thing I'm going to address is last year's New Year's resolutions and whether I actually achieved any of them. Last year I was in fact having a massive, and I mean massive, panic about uni, being like, am I gonna get in? Am I gonna go anywhere I want to? It was horrific, but I managed it. So that anxiety is now gone forever, which is a very, very lovely feeling. And I did go to university, so it's fine. I was like, oh, I'm going to straighten my hair more as well. That did not, in fact, happen because somebody who knows who they are nicked my straighteners and I still haven't got them back. It's been like 6 months. Like, what is going on here? I talked about like making more films on my film channel, which is actually something that I achieved. Shameless self-promo, links below. But I actually ended up making 4 films, which I was very proud of. I was actually really proud of them because they've got like less weird and experimental and they kind of make a lot more sense now, and I just kind of, it's nice to see the evolution of my work. I also said to do this thing where you take 2 photos a month on a disposable camera because usually they have a roll of 24. I didn't do that, but that's because I got a film camera, so I didn't need them anymore. It became obsolete, basically. It became pointless and obsolete because I had a better alternative, except that camera's broken, so I need to get it fixed. That can be something to do this year. I talked about reading a lot and watching more films, and like, I've read so much this year. It's like shocked, well, in the last couple of months. I've read so much, it's like shocked me to my very core. And like I was talking about watching more foreign films, like fuck me, the amount of foreign films I have seen since, like, because I take film as part of my course, so it's like, it was a point where we hadn't yet, I was like a month or 2 into the course and we hadn't yet watched an English film. It was great. I've just seen so many films. It makes me so happy, especially when you're like forced to watch something that you wouldn't usually watch, but then you actually turn out to like really, really like it. Believe me though, I've had to sit through some horrific films, so it's not all fun and games, but like, for the most part, it is. I also said that I was going to do a 15-minute short film. So that didn't happen. On to my New Year's resolutions for this year. Make a 15-minute short film. I keep telling myself it just hasn't happened because it's so hard. Like, working with other people is really hard. It's like a logistical nightmare. But yes, I also would like to write a proper film script. I know I said that before, but this time I have a proper idea, and I've been explaining it to other people like quite recently, and saying it out loud, it actually sounds like a film that is like doable and has complex characters and actually interesting. So I should just commit that to paper because it's all in my head, which I think is a dangerous thing because I'll forget things and I just need to write it all down. But I can do it, like it's there, it just needs to be there. Does that make any sense? For God's sake, I also need to actually make a film with Ophelia in it because we've been discussing it for such a long time, but then we've never done anything together, which is like, we've never worked together, which I think is really stupid. It's so stupid that we haven't done that. This year, I also would like to, need to improve my French. Because in my 3rd year, I can go abroad, and France looks very appealing, so I kind of need to do that. Improve the French. Oh my god. Oh my god. Regular programming. I even bought a fucking calendar. Yes, this is Mike's calendar, yes, I'm that twat. But so that I can, you know, do regular programming and actually give you videos on a schedule so you know when they're there and it's just regular and consistent instead of being like, oh, I made a video, have it. Because that's not good for you, it's not good for me, or my mental health, so I just need to sort my shit out, basically. I need to be more, I feel like I should be more open to spontaneous, adventurous things. Because I don't do surprises at all. I do not do spontaneity. I don't do things like that. I hate it. So I just feel like I need to like learn to do that and just get my shit together. Well, or just let my shit run free. No, Emma, I just need to be more open to the possibilities. And the main thing that I just really, really want to achieve it this year, but I think it's just really difficult, is I really want to build like a YouTube community in London, because you know, YouTubers seem to move in packs. Because a lot of the time we'll be watching a YouTuber and then their friends also make videos, and that's how you find them. And the fact is, I'm, as a creator, I've talked about this before, I'm very creatively isolated as a YouTuber. Not as a creator or a filmmaker, but as a YouTuber, I'm very isolated because I literally only know Georgia, and we're on the opposite sides of the country, so like, I just need to find myself a YouTube community, I think. But yeah, that's everything for this year. 2017, please remember 2016, that would be great. To a year full of hopes and dreams. I love bubbles. So yeah, like, subscribe and all that jazz. Leave me your New Year's resolutions down below. And yeah, to a new year. Bye. You don't know how early it is.